Welcome back, Forester Dragons. We are back to continue working on our weaving process, learning to the basics of the warp and the weft, but we're creating a spider web. So we have the warp and then the weft lines that run through it. So we also created rhythm by repeating our lines. We created movement by following our lines with our eyes. So remember, rhythm and movement are part of our principles of art, our principles of design. Remember, our principles of art are like puzzle pieces that we fit together to make a fantastic piece of art. Today we are going to be working on drawing our spiders. So we need one big mama spider, and I made this one kind of hairy and blue. But notice that I didn't just color it one color, and we'll get to that next time. But it has lots of eyes, right? And I want you to see how big I made the tummy of this spider, okay? Do you see that it is bigger than my hand? So your big spider, the tummy has to be bigger than your hand. Then you got to draw the head too, and that has to be as big as your palm. That's this center part of your hand. And then you can make lots of little baby spiders coming down. If you want to draw a person like it's Spider-Man, that'll work too. Okay, so we're going to start drawing our spiders. Remember, they have two parts. Okay, so a head and a body. And then they have how many legs? Because they're arachnids. Arachnids have 8 legs, whereas insects have 6. So we are going to give them, now you're only seeing one side of this spider because she's sideways. So you only see the 4 legs, but her other 4 on the other side. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with our drawing. So let me turn so you can see. Okay. Now I made my web on this one really big. So I've got to find this side right here has more space. So I want a body that's bigger than my hand, remember? So I'm going to draw a giant tummy and then a big head. And I'm going to turn this one like it's looking sideways. I'm going to give it some little pinchers like this. Okay. Can you see what I'm doing here? And then I'm going to have a bunch of eyes. I don't want that. I'm going to put the eyes right here. Okay, and then I'm going to make the legs, I'm going to go diagonal, diagonal, and then up. Diagonal, diagonal, and up. Diagonal, diagonal, and up. And diagonal, diagonal, and up. And then I need to add some designs or texture. That one I made kind of hairy. Maybe I just want to draw a design on this one. So I'm going to just draw a little curved line and create kind of a design. Okay. Okay. So my big one is done. It has a design. It's got eyes, and I even made a mouth and the legs. Now I'm going to start to create babies. You can even have babies walking in the web. You can even draw bugs that got trapped and are already cocooned in the web. So I'm going to draw, to make some of the babies, I'm going to make a circle with a circle in front. Now notice that these 2 circles are overlapping. I'm going to go in and erase that line that's going through the head. Okay, I just wanted the lines to overlap. And then I'm going to create eyes and little pinchers. And then remember, they have 8 legs. So diagonal, 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 4 on each side, right? And then I'll have it hanging by its thread. I'm going to make another one here, overlapping. Erase that line through the head. Eyes, pinchers. textures. Okay, then I'm going to have one up here, overlapping. Okay, so you see all my babies? There's 3 of them and the big mama. I'm also going to put, I think, maybe one walking in the web. So I'm going to put maybe 2 more. And this one, because he's sideways, I'm only going to see 4 legs. And I'm going to give him some hair, some texture. And maybe I'll put 1 more somewhere in the web. Maybe right here. Okay, after I finish drawing these spiders, if you have time, you can go ahead and trace them with a black marker. Hold on, I gotta do my little legs and then I'll show you. Okay, oops, make sure each one has 8 legs. I'm gonna do different designs. Like this one's gonna have polka dots. This one's gonna have stripes. This one just has hairs because he's hairy. This one has curved lines. And this one, I'm just going to do some little triangle designs. Okay, so that's good enough. Let me show you. Okay, so you can see the spider up here. He has little triangular designs. This one's hairy. This one has stripes, polka dots, curved lines, and then I have the big one, right? Okay, so at this point I can use a black marker or a black crayon and start to trace these lines. So you just take your black marker or a black crayon. With your tiny spiders, be sure you press gently if you're using the big marker. So use that tip, that edge of the marker to trace, and then you can get everything all traced. Okay, be sure they all have like a string coming out of the back of them so that they can hang from. Okay. Okay, I will go ahead and finish up tracing the big one. And next time, you can finish it now, and we will start adding color next time. Don't get ahead of me, or if you decide to start to use the crayon to color, be sure you're not just using one color to color everything. Okay, I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.